Okay, Coach, well, it wouldn't be Florida without this. A heavy tropical rainstorm coming down just prior to kickoff here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New England Patriots and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Go!
Ready up.
54's Mike. 54's Mike.
Che Hayward.
No Che.
Hey.
Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Watch the slant.
Hey, one set. Hey, seam 6.
54. Watch the run. Watch the run. Mike's 54. Mike.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And his first look is incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
I got you.
Hey, wahoo.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Deep. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
Hey, watch your leg. Hey, one set. Check.
2nd and 10. He finds his target. It's Evans. 23 yards the pickup there.
Not too many teams will use a first-round pick on a tight end, so you know that when one does, he's got to be pretty darn special.
A small example of why they took him in the first round there. Nice little catch and run to get the good yardage.
Here we go. Set. 8, read. Pilot, 64, read.
Right there. 54. Right there.
Hey, zoom.
Not today, you are. Not today.
Get it.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Caught by Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Come on, set.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. 2nd and 6. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
The second down pass. Intended for Odell
Going the other way.
Incomplete. He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. 50, plant.
Hey, watch the ball. Showing it.
Let go.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Gotta do better.
From the gun, Costello. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go!
At their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, second and 8.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well. But when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
To throw on second down. Costello got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
They go play action here on first down. And on the connection, this is Ryan Izzo, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Let's go. 18 Gator.
45.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Here's a second and 7. He's going to have the hook up to Izzo. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row, I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 26. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
On first down, Costello. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So first and goal and a chance to make amends for the earlier pick 6. trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Got it.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. 2nd and 5. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Costello's pass complete to number 19, Juju Smith-Schuster. Touchdown, New England.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
On the ready.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
Go.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Bravo.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Stop your whining.
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Ready?
Back to throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
They began with Michelle on the ground. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And it's second down.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Let's go, tackle, let's go. We got this.
Throwing again. Costello to Michelle on the screen. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
On first and 10, Costello nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front, nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Looking to throw. Costello. And he'll get that to Michelle. Complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
To throw on third down, Costello. That's out to his running back, Michelle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Back to throw. Costello. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Looking to throw. Costello, and that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Silver.
Operating from the gun. Costello. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster, and he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards there and a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
That's thrown to Smith-Schuster out wide. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep it.
On 3rd and 2, Costello. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Sony Michel, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken at his 4. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
And how about that for just running out the clock? The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready up.
Mike 51.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Go. Come get some. Here, want it. Look at me. Zipper.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. 51.
Hey, exit. Hey, we heavy on the edges. Heavy on the edges. Head up.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete.
Mike 51.
Yep.
51. Coming to you. Coming to you.
Five.
On second down, it's Jones. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. After the run by Jones, here's first and 10.
Here we go. 51's the mic, boy. 51.
Hey, Delta.
Let's go, B. Big series right here. We got to step it up. Right here, right here.
Hey.
Mike 51. I got it.
Go, Mike 51. Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. Okay, jump right. Let's go.
They'll drop the throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Come on,
Ball
set.
on the 30 as they come up second and 10.
Get in the weight room.
Check 26. Check 20. Hey, Alpha. Hey.
51's the mic. 51's the mic.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
51's the mic. 51's the mic. All day.
Back to throw here. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Matchbox White. And ready?
From the gun, Costello. Open man is Myers. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Complete to number 16.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run out of the gun with Michelle. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Let's go now. 50, plant. 54, check.
And it's Michelle once again. They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
Brings up 4th down.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. On 4th down, Costello. He's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Shaquille Barrett. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield right at the 48. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
54. Mike 54. He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Right there. 54. Right there.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminate it.
Check Mike 55.
Back back to throw now on 2nd and 10. No, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his second there.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
58's the mic. 58's the mic. Get ready, get ready, get ready.
58's the mic, 58. 58's the mic.
I got you, boy. I got
Hey, Haywood.
58, boys, 58. 58.
Go.
They'll set up a throw.
Get there.
Steps away to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
General West.
Right there, 54 mic. Check.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Hit it.
Throwing on 1st down. Costello. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half. Incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, it should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Hey, wahoo.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Costello. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, that was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. Operating from the gun. Costello is going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
2nd and 6.
Come on, set.
17-yard
15-1. 15-1.
Focus, defense, focus.
Now Gallman. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Go.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play.
Ready? 8-3.
Mike's 59. All day. All day. Out, 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 out. What?
Look, squeeze. Hey, zoom. Shoot.
So that one will get him halfway to the first down marker. 7 yards makes it 3rd and 7 now.
They've been running it well all game, and why not? The big guys up front, they're just having a ball, creating monster holes for their guys to run through.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Set, ready? 60 or.
Mike 54. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
SOS.
Blue draw course.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Check Mike 54. Mike
80 weapon.
65. 65. Deuce.
Hey, Sam off. Sean, go.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Slam. Check.
Leo. Yes. Buzz.
Mike 51.
Come on, go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finds his tight end Ingram. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Down. 50, plant. X3, 218, chopper. Hey, high 7.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Who's on 85? Come on, baby. Let's get this. Tie that left. 51 the mic, boy. 51.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
Brings up 3rd down and 12.
The Bucs on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is third down and 12.
Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
Hey, exit.
27. Eyes on 27. Tight end right. Tight end right. Go, Mike 51. Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Shift.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game, as now they've got it third and long.
Mike 5'9".
Hey, Delta.
That's going to be a long day. That's going to be a long day. 59's Mike. Check.
Hard.
Get that quarterback. And all comes.
Big rip.
They'll look to throw again. And the throw there going to be incomplete. There defensively to make the play, Joejuan Williams.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him. Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
On first down, Michel. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
At the 43-yard line.
54, right there. 54 Mike.
I'm here all day.
Ready.
From the gun, Costello. Got a man open. That's Harry. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Here we go.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
Hey, Alpha. Recon, 132.
Operating from the gun, Costello. And he'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Smooth. Hey.
Right there. 54 Mike.
Watch the screen. Pass.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Get it.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Now a desperate. He's got him in. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That goes for a gain of 31.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Jones. It's the Pro Bowler Jamie Collins that makes the stop.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
61, man 5.
Back to throw. He finds his target, Beckham. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 15-yard line.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Rock it, hit it.
He will push his way down to about the 14. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
Let's go now. 60 or.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Down. 60 outlaw. Hey, Charlie.
51's the mic. 51's the mic. What we got? 51's the mic. 51's the mic.
You ain't doing nothing today.
He's gripped.
Back to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
Let's go.
The Pats at the line ready to go. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at it from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got to have guys back there to defend that, but also you can't allow the quarterback as much time as he wants to set up and throw it. Maybe you bring a little extra pressure to make sure he gets rid of it quicker.
A little bit of a cat and mouse game. We'll see if they bring that pressure. They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. Well, we were on hand for a fun and